All he had to do was call timeout.
I can't say anymore. I'm probably already in trouble for mentioning it to well, we call you normies.
So everyone, the Chicago Bears, last night they fell to, I believe, 4-8. Caleb Williams had a very good night last night. I think he scored, I believe, 2 touchdowns or 3 touchdowns. He had over 200 yards, very good QBR, passer rating and everything. He played lights out. They lost last night to the Lions, I believe, 20-23. And there was a scenario at the end of the game that was very well preventable and actually could have given the Bears a shot at winning. However, the coach, Matt Eberflus, decided that, I don't know if it's because he forgot or he was using some kind of tactic that we don't know of, but he didn't call a timeout, and I believe there was like 38 seconds left on the clock. The clock essentially ran down on the Bears, and they weren't able to get a last-minute play in to possibly win the game, or maybe even kick a field goal in time for overtime, right? And during the post-game interviews, a lot of the players, their sentiment was essentially, we did enough to win the football game, okay? We played to the last second. We put in enough effort. We had, a good play on both sides of the ball. If he had called timeout, we could have made this work and possibly won the game. Okay, Caleb Williams, he was playing pretty well last night, but this one seems to be on the coach, all right? And, well, everybody this morning on all of the sports talk shows pretty much was calling for this guy's job, all right? And, well, essentially, that's what happened. As you can see here, this is from ESPN.com. I'll leave a link to it in the description box. Sources: Bears fire Eberflus after 6 straight loss. 6 straight. Jesus. A day after the Bears suffered their 6th straight loss, Chicago has fired coach Matt Eberflus, sources tell ESPN. Offensive coordinator Thomas Brown would take over on an interim basis, sources added. Eberflus came under intense scrutiny after running out the clock in the final 32 seconds, despite having 1 timeout remaining. Quarterback Caleb Williams was sacked for a 6-yard loss on a called run play, and the Bears did not get the ball snapped for another play until 6 seconds remained. Now, Caleb Williams got sacked, all right? Trying to get the line back, trying to get everybody back on the ball and get another playoff. What happens is, most of you have watched football before, right? He gets a playoff. Maybe they can get down and freaking hike it or freaking, down it, and they can call a timeout or something. Or, there's 2 or 3 different scenarios that can run there, that could go there in order to keep time on the clock, right? To get another play, another down, another chance at winning. But essentially, Eberflus just let the clock run out. And Caleb Williams and everybody else on the sideline was like, they were dumbfounded. Like, what are we doing? Coach, hey, somebody call a timeout. But yeah. Williams launched a deep ball to rookie wide receiver Rome Odunes that bounced off the turf inside the 5-yard line as time expired. Again, these guys were trying to get to the last second to win. And if you had a call timeout, there probably would have been some more precious seconds left on the clock for these guys to win the football game. The loss dropped the Bears to 4-8. Eberflus was 5-19 in 1-score games, the worst record by any coach with at least 20 1-score games in NFL history. That is a horrible statistic for this coach, or for any coach, right? Because even when you win the game, they're calling timeout to, because the coaches still need to strategize for the other team to the end of the game. So oftentimes there's no timeouts left on the board for either team, whether they're winning or losing. This guy just said, we just run it out. I don't know. I don't know if he had a brain fart or he meant to do this, but in any case, he's putting his stuff in his box this morning in his office. Eberflus said Friday that he had his routine debrief with the Bears general manager Ryan Poles and team president CEO Kevin Warren after the loss, and would meet with both men again on Friday afternoon That was before he was ultimately fired. The Bears players were given the weekend off, which is standard after the team plays on a Thursday. The Bears continue their 3-game road trip in San Francisco on December the 8th. Well, I hope that they can turn this around. There have been a few coaching changes midseason. You see this right here. The New York Jets fired their coach a few weeks ago. People were calling for the Cowboys coach for his neck, but that hasn't happened yet because their CEO and general manager decided not to do anything with that individual yet. But I suspect that it's going to get worse before it gets better for Chicago. They'll probably lose more games now that they have this coaching, debacle going on. And be honest with you, Caleb Williams, in my opinion, is not playing bad football. But this right here has exposed the coach. And Caleb Williams is a rookie quarterback. So now, just like in New York, they're going to be looking at Caleb Williams to carry the team for the rest of the season, just like they were looking for Aaron Rodgers to carry the team for the New York Jets. And well, you also saw that goes too, right? Which that's another story we'll get into in another video if he keeps making mistakes. Because now they're like, oh, well, is he going to stay in New York? He's going to leave. And now he's dropping hints and all that. And it's just a cluster F, right? But we'll see what happens. Matt Eberflus walking out the door with his box and his stapler and everything. And we'll see if he gets another coaching job down the line, all right? So y'all see, just bring you the news, the breaking news, all right? And with that being said, thank you for attending another episode of Normieville. You know me, I'm just Normie, here to bring you the latest and greatest in sports, news, entertainment, and politics. Let me know what you think about this coaching change, if you will, down in the comment section. And please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell on your way out of the door. And I will see you on the next video.